Well, yes and no. I mean, the whole northeast coast is a tourist area, but um, it's not tourist like you imagine, say,
Uh-huh.
Madrid or Barcelona or Rome. It's not tourist like that because people go south for the warm weather and
Uh-huh.
the maybe the architecture and swimming in the sea and I was swimming in the sea today, but I was the only one. Okay, that was there because everyone else thinks that I don't know, you can't swim
Ah,
in the sea.
probably I can see your house.
Okay.
It's a let's say two grounds. Okay, ground. It's like ground floor, first floor, and floor under roof. Am I right or not?
Um, yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. And we are on the sec. We're on the first floor. We're in the
On the
middle.
first floor,
On
not
the
under the
first.
roof directly.
No, not on the roof.
Okay.
So, I mean, there are
Uh, uh,
there are
opposite,
house. Mhm.
opposite of your house, there is steamboat. Steamboat. What is it?
Pub.
Steamboat in.
Yeah, it's a pub.
Yeah,
It's a pub.
it's good. It's good.
It's okay. It's really yeah. Life is weird, right?
Mm.
I'll give you a couple of examples. Example number one is I I drew a picture. Okay, this is
Uh-huh.
power of visualization, right? I
Uh-huh.
drew I drew a picture of where I wanted my family to live, and I had it on my wall for a while. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and actually, since we moved, I lost the picture. I don't know where it is. I have to make
Uh-huh.
another one.
Uh-huh.
But on the picture was a flat or a house, and then a beach, and all the things around about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I was thinking that this place had to be in another country.
Uh-huh.
But after we moved to this flat, I realized that this place has all the things in the picture.
Mm.
It's crazy. The
Nice.
power, the power
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
visualization. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that if you draw
Uh-huh.
what you want and you put it somewhere where you can see it every day or all the time, or you put it on the dashboard of your car, or you put it like above your computer, or
Uh-huh.
then this is going to be crazy. It actually makes a difference to the way you think
Uh-huh.
because your subconscious brain automatically starts looking for it.
Uh-huh.
It's the same. It's the same way that the Coca-Cola advertisements work. You see Coca-Cola everywhere, so you walk into the shop, you think, what am I going to buy? And you buy Coca-Cola. Yeah, you program your brain through visualization,
Uh-huh.
and you're e-
Mm.
you're either programmed by other people or you program yourself.
Yeah.
These are the two
Yeah.
choices.
But my question is, if you when you draw this picture, if you put it there, what is your expectation regarding weather?
Yeah, yes, it was there, a big sun in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 and obviously my vision was different, but it's interesting to me that this has a lot of
Mm.
what was in my
Yeah.
vision. It's not exactly the same, but it's part of it, and
Uh-huh.
it's interesting because I never thought that I would live because
Uh-huh.
when I was like here is 5 minutes from the sea, right?
Uh-huh.
But where I live now is 20 seconds.
Uh-huh.
You walk out the front door and you're there.
Yeah.
The sea is right there. And it's interesting the difference it makes. Five minutes makes a massive difference. We don't think about it like that, but it does. 5 minutes makes a massive difference.
Uh-huh.
And being this close to things, it's interesting. It's given me a different perspective. Like living in a different place, like visiting or going to a different hotel or going to a different country. You see new things,
Uh-huh.
and it should create sparks in your mind to get you thinking about where you are and what you're doing. And it's really interesting being there and all the little things that you don't think about, that like there are double-decker buses
Uh-huh.
where you can take trips down the coast, and my kids are like so excited. My kids are like, oh, we can get, and the bus stops outside our flat.
Uh-huh.
And my kids were like, we want to get a bus and we want to travel in this big bus down the coast. And I was saying like, well, there'll never be a chance for that. And now we move to a flat and this bus stops outside the front door. Yeah. Or things like looking for a library. I was like, okay, I got to find a library now to see if I can use a library internet connection before my things get connected. And I check out where the library is, and the library is actually 5 minutes walk from where I live. Didn't have time to get there, but I'm like, it's there. It's really
yeah, it looks really good, because I'm checking this map, what everything is around or close to your flat, and I see that there is, because I know that you were working regarding it was in Finland regarding healthy food, etc. I see that here is, I think, on the same street there is Sphere Kickboxing Health and Fitness Center.
Yeah, behind the flat, basically. It's again 2 minutes. 2 minutes walk from the
it
flat.
looks like this. Yeah, opposite of this should be some gym square.
Yeah. There's big green square area. Yeah, and my partner is happy. She's actually, it's interesting you mentioned that, because she booked a kickbox session this evening. So after we finish our call today, we will put some things in the car and move them to home, and then she will go to a kickboxing class. So that's kind of that's cool. Crazy stuff. I'll tell you more crazy stuff, right? The building that we're in is half empty. Only half the flats are full of people, right?
Really?
Yeah. And the reason the estate agent, this is crazy. The estate agent told us that the flats are too big and nobody wants a big flat.
Why? Because price for renting, or why?
It's a little. The crazy thing is, it's a little bit more expensive, but not that much. So it doesn't make sense to me. So we have. So the flat has 3 bedrooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said that they couldn't rent it. They were like 3-4 months. They were trying to rent it. They couldn't rent it. Nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted a 3-bedroom flat.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's for me, the whole situation is just crazy, because we were offered a lot of. We looked at a lot of different flats and houses in different places, and they were all more expensive, and they were all worse. They were all more expensive. Like you could get a smaller house that's more expensive in the center of the next town. And when I say in the center of the next town, I say in the center because it's a really terrible place to be, right in the middle. Yeah, because there's nothing there, right? You get your local services, but it's all buildings and concrete and noise and things like that. Whereas here, on the beach, basically, nobody wants to be there, and I don't understand it personally. Yeah, or like my partner was saying, people don't know what they've got, right? People don't know what they have. They don't understand what it is that they
Mhm.
have.